be careful with analyzing successful people and like being obsessed, bro, with some other man's achievements. Like, and I'm telling you this because I have a tendency to do that, bro. You know, I have a tendency to get obsessed with other men's achievements and like, you know, uh, try to, I don't know, fuel myself through them or something like that. Like, you need to decide who you want to be, bro. We all know these guys who are like podcasters and spend their lives analyzing great men's behavior and spotting patterns and, you know, identifying why they're great and like knowing their biographies and shit. Take Robert Greene, for example, bro, like the author of these books like Power, Strategy, Seduction, Mastery, whatever, bro, like all these books. He spent his life analyzing great men's behavior and like great men's life and their deeds. Really, like, be careful. I'm not telling you don't do it. Of course, learn, bro. Learn as much as you can, but decide who you want to be. Do you want to be the Machiavelli type, bro? Do you want to be the guy who's like fucked by everybody and that's why, you know, he's observing from the shadows and yeah, great book, you know, great philosophy, Machiavellism, whatever. Machiavellism is this whole movement that came out because of Machiavelli in his book The Prince and his philosophy, but he spent his life observing other people. He spent his life observing kings and princes instead of being the king himself. So make a very conscious decision. Who do you want to be, brother? Like, of course, we can't all be kings. And at the same time, we can. So it's a reminder. And it's a reminder with an exclamation mark, brother. You know, be cautious. There's all these podcasters and, you know, there's this great podcast that I'm listening to, How to Take Over the World. And it's literally biographies of great men and pointing out the patterns they had, you know, their character traits that made them outliers. That's great, but like, kudos to those guys, to this guy who's making the podcast, amazing guy. But he's spending his life observing great men's deeds. And I suddenly realized that, you know, because I was watching a reel, bro. Recently, a lot of reels like this, you know, come out on my For You page. It's like guys talking, and up there, you know, guys are talking like this with the headphone microphone, and up there he has like either some like ancient Greek mythology or like some history figures or like some founders or like some fighters. The current reel that I saw was Conor McGregor. And it was like, bro, and just before I got in the shower and watched this reel, I sparred with my friend, you know, me and my friend, he does MMA, I do boxing, and we spar together. And right after that, I get in the shower and I watch this reel of this guy explaining why Conor McGregor was so great and why Conor McGregor did that, why Conor McGregor did this. And it suddenly hit me, wait, bro, yeah, that's great. Yeah, I feel productive watching that. Yeah, I feel inspired by him. Yeah, by watching that, you know, and by feeding from Conor McGregor's aura and energy, I somehow start feeling better and more of a leader and more of a fighter myself. But that's not real. He got the aura, not me. I'm watching him, I'm a follower of him, and I'm telling you, learn, get inspired as much as I can. That's what I do. But maybe it hit me suddenly because it was right after me sparring my friend, and I was like, wait, bro, who do I want to be? Do I want to be the guy who's observing great men's behavior? Because I have that tendency, bro. I have that tendency when I like something, I like a creator, I like a content creator, bro. I go there and I start analyzing, you know, his channel, his Instagram, his content strategy, etc., etc. And that's great. you know, pattern recognition, whatever soft skill you can call it, but do I want my life to be this? Case studying and breaking down what other people do, what other men do, breaking down other men's achievements? No, I don't, bro. Like, basically be aware that someday you need to start acting, and that day better be soon, that day better be today. Literally. That day better be today, brother, because life goes like this, and I'm telling you it at you as an 18-year-old. Imagine what I'll be telling you at 38. The only thing I'm gonna be mad at myself for is for not doing more. Like, life goes like this, bro. Be careful with all this learning and studying and stacking information. And I'm locked in, bro. Locked in. Yeah, locked in doesn't mean consume without acting. Locked in doesn't mean fucking step on the same spot like a bull, you know, like when a dog or a bull or whatever is angry, bro. How, you know, basically how the cattle does this, and they like dig a hole. That's what cattle does. Are you a cattle? Or are you a lion? Be a tiger, bro. Be a lion. Fucking go out there, sprint, catch, eat, then rest. Don't stand there like a fucking cow, bro. All day. No. Go and take whatever is yours. Like, learn from great men, bro, but the little tweak about learning, no one at school tells you. No one in the traditional education system, you know, no one tells you that. No one in basically on the news tells you that, or on the mainstream media tells you that. Your parents don't tell you that if they're brainwashed. The little tweak about learning that makes all the difference. The moment you learn something, the moment you read something, hear something, watch something, get a hold of a new piece of information, doesn't matter how you got hold of it, go there and implement it.